Hello inklings and octolings out there, Octocam here. Today, I am going to talk about my thoughts on the Splatoon 3 testfire demo and my opinion of it so far. Ignore that sound. That's just trains. Okay. Anyways, right, yeah, I got to play the mode, the what you call it, the test fire 2 days before the Splatfest even started. So personally, so you start off with the tutorial, you know, like the second games. But the difference is that as with Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2, you start with like, instead of like a menu, it's like you're starting in the menu. You start off in the hub world. So not the hub world. You start off. You get to customize your character. Well, either be an inkling or an octoling. Inkling or octoling. In the world, so it's all seamless and that kind of stuff. There are multiple characters, okay, you can be as an inkling or octoling, male or female. There's still male or female customizations, but this time you could either have the male customizations. Wait, no, yeah, you can have the male hairstyles for the females, and then the same thing with the males. You can have the male hairstyles for the females, and female hairstyles for the males hairstyles. So also the same thing with trousers and that kind of stuff, which is personally is a huge improvement, because females can also have afros as well. So yeah. And why couldn't a guy have long hair? I see loads of males with IRL with long hair. So yeah. So now let's talk about the gameplay. Starting off as so basically, you got the what you call it? You got the squid surge, and you also got the one that when you got walls, you can hold the B button. Squid surge, squid surge or squid roll. My bad. The squid surge. Squid surge is basically when you go onto a wall, and then you hold the B button, and it's literally just like an auto climb up bottom of the walls. Squid surge works kind of weirdly. So basically, let's say you're in a turf war or something like that, right? Yeah. So you usually you go into a squid form, and then once you get back, you flick it backwards so you can perform the squid roll, or you can do this left to right, but usually better when you do that. So yeah. Now let's talk about the plaza, or the Splatlands Plaza. I don't know what it's called. You can tell me what it is in the description below. I'm not gonna get offended or anything. You can correct me or something like that. The Splatlands is huge. Like, seriously, it's really big. Like there's places where you can go up and chill. There are inklings and octolings hanging around in the plaza. There are some near the lobby that if you can trigger it, that's one inkling that talks to another octoling or inkling. Point whispering to that other inkling or octoling, and then pointing at someone and is laughing. So basically, bullying. Anything else? There's an octoling and an you can get even two. Well, it depends. You can see other players. I'm calling them players now because I'm not going to say inklings. Or you see other players or other splat villains. Yeah, make my better. Splat villains playing rock paper scissors, and and it goes off random. Like I haven't tested it out of how many times the one on the left and one on the right wins, but I would say it's like 2 out of 3 times that the person on the left on the right would win more than the person on the left. But anyways, moving on. What you can do with what you can do in the spot the thingy. There are 5 shops. He plays Splatoon. Well, 2. You should know that there's the clothes. There's the this the clothes, headgear, and shoes. Clothes, headgear, and shoes, and then weapons. The clothes are usually paid via splat coins, whilst in Splatoon, whilst in splat coins normally, including weapons by the way, but in Splatoon 3's case, the weapons you don't buy them, you earn them by Sheldon's tokens, Sheldon's tokens. Um, then you got the 5th shop where you can get gifts and all kind of stuff from I think I forgot her name, but she was part of the Chubba Chips band. If you don't know, I made a discussion about the Chubba Chips, something like music from Sonic Adventure, Wave Prism, Wave Prism, Splat. Yeah, one of the band members opened the shop so you can buy like gifts and all kind of stuff for your lockers. Well, since you're playing at Testfire, obviously you're not gonna go into the lockers. But anyways, same thing with the the clothes and we went weapon shop, so you won't be able to do that. But hey, it comes with like 20 weapons anyway. 20 weapons anyway. So, anyways, during the Splatfest, personally, I'm hoping that this is not in Splatoon 3, the full game. And we'll talk about Splatfest first. But before I talk about the negative, I will talk about the positives first. Positives I really liked about Splatfest is that in the plaza, everyone it's like it feels more alive than what did back in Splatoon 2. Like usually you see multiple inklings doing different dogs moves, which is which is multiple two inklings. Like you want to see the two different ones in Splatoon 1 you see inklings doing this right, yeah, that and that and Splatoon 2 is like that's probably in Splatoon 1 that like that and like that with the phones and that kind of stuff. But Splatoon 3, some do the Macarena, some do the Running Man, some do the I don't even know. But what I know for sure is that by the end of the day, some of them, the inkling dances, that there's loads of inkling dances, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I like the lobby. But the one thing I do not, I like the lobby, like the way it's being used, way it's being good. Like what do you call it? I like the big open space, bigger than Splatoon 2's lobby, bigger than Splatoon 1's lobby, Splatoon 1's training area. Yeah, and also the lobby, honestly, is a really nice place to chill. Honestly, I can't wait for that map of the lobby in Splatoon 3 to be exported and then imported to VR chat, so we can chill there, because that's probably the best places in Splatoon to chill, actually, because there's a cafe there, and it's a pretty nice place to chill. Then you got and then you got the splat, and then you got the terraforms themselves. They're actually kind of fun. But anyways, that's the positives done. Let's talk about negatives now. So what I'm gonna say about the negatives, the training room, I would say, I I do not like the train. I do not like the AI bot in the training room. It just stays in one point, in one place. It doesn't move. It just stays in one place, and 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 it doesn't really get in the way of you unless you actually go for it. And hell, you can't even destroy it. Like if I was Nintendo, I would probably make that thing movable. Like make it fully make it splat you and that kind of stuff. Secondly, um, again, you can't really. I mean, there are some sorts of interactability with the players when online in the training area, but it's not. I feel that that's not enough. Like, I would like for Nintendo to do is maybe have like the chill areas before you go into like big turf war matches and that kind of stuff. Like, wouldn't it be cool if we like instead of having holograms, why don't have I don't know, like why don't why don't have like something like Los Brazilian and me just hang out in the training room having any holograms, because that would be cool. I mean, all I'm asking you is just for actual playability and actually see, and also actually see the see them see them affecting your room as well. What I'm trying to say is basically make the rooms a bit more interactable, and make sure, and also turn the training area into more of like an actual training area, like you train to get better and that kind of stuff. But hey, got replaced for that replaced for a reason. I haven't released 3 players, to be fair. I will be releasing a replace in Splatoon 3, by the way. But yeah. Um Anything more? Oh, and negatives. Oh yeah. The fact that it took an hour and 30 minutes for me to play the online mode. If you saw my Splatoon 3 testfire stream, it took me an hour and 30 minutes to actually make me go into a turf war. And the fact is that the Wi-Fi I use to play Splatoon is BT, because I'm from the UK, so BT. And I did try playing Splatoon 3 via an Ethernet connection. Every time I try to join, either that it says that not enough players can be found, or something else. So what I had to do, because normally, when I when I came to my computer to the house, because the house I live in a shared accommodation, and I changed the Wi-Fi from my Wi-Fi to the house's internet, because BTM dimensions Wi-Fi. I used the Wi-Fi of the house that I live in. Um, um, Bad thing was the stream was lagging. The good thing was that I got content lead. I got to play online. I am really hoping that it isn't a problem for the full game. I wish that I won't have to worry about using my switches. I want to use BT Wi-Fi and the I want to use the switch and the PC so I can stream basically. And I won't have to worry about connection issues and matchmaking issues. But once I was in the turf war, truthfully and personally, I prefer the Splatoon 2's way of gameplay over Splatoon 3's in terms of like splatting. The specials were okay, but maybe I guess it's probably the gear and probably the weapon, because mainly when I play Splatoon 2, you should know my main weapon is the Petrodully, the clear Petrodullies. No, the clear Dapple Dully. My bad. The weapons that I've used were the Stringer, the what you call it, the Splatana, the Octobrush, Tetradualies, and Splatdualies. From what I remember, the stringers, I do not like the stringers at all. They were kind of a bit disappointing. The Splatanas were okay. I do like the Splatana. I would say on its own, like with online or playing competitively, kind of alright. But playing using it online is kind of a struggle in my opinion. By the way, also if this weapon appears in the story mode, I'm gonna main that weapon in the story mode, and hopefully if there's more levels that are, let's say, or accustomed to the Splatanas, I'm gonna use that weapon and probably put Werehog music behind it from Unleashed to fit the mood in it. So then you got this Octobrush. Octobrush is alright. It's fine for me. I don't mind Octobrush. Then you got the Tetradualies. Okay, first of all, history of I do have history with the Tetras actually. I used to main them back in 2019, no, 2018 to 19. I stopped using the Tetradualies as soon as I reached level 30. So I was maining the Dapple Dualies. So yeah, I'm using the Dapple Dualies ever since. So yeah. And the Splat Dualies, like I said, Splat Dualies are just Splat Dualies, but minus the thingy. Personal opinions about the specials with them. So we have, so I used the what do you call it? Like experimentation. I used the one with the dolphin. That was actually kind of fun. That was actually kind of fun. For me, that would be the new splashdown if the Dapple Duty had splashdown with it as well. The crab one was kind of a bit slow, but kind of fun at the same time actually. It's fun at the same time. I won't call this one the Spider-Man special. You should know what I'm talking about. Personally, I kind of find it clunky or janky. I try to use it as like a special, but I couldn't really use it properly. Then you got the fridge. The fridge, that was okay. Like at least it was good for our teammates and all kind of stuff. But yeah, I'll talk about the Splatfest battles. Truthfully, I don't really like them. I don't like them at all. No, I don't like them at all. I don't. Personally, I don't like them at all. I just don't. I just fucking don't. I don't at all. For several reasons. It's more due to the map. That's basically it. Just the map. It's just the map. The only reason why I don't like it is just because of the map. That is it. Anything else that I would say? That's it basically. It's kind of my full view on the Splatoon 3 testfire. I'm hoping that the online gets improved. Please, Nintendo. But I probably would do because it's Nintendo, Sega. Speaking of Sega, I'm not going to go into a tangent, but Sonic Frontiers gameplay is being leaked. To be honest, that's a good thing. I would say it's a good thing because Forces, Colors Ultimate. Why should people give Sega a chance? They're gonna, and also the funny thing is that they self-plagiarized. They reused level design from Unleashed and held generations, colors, generations, colors, and hell, There's one level that was actually levels of design that was literally just copy and pasted from, get this, Sonic Generations 3DS. The 3DS version of Sonic Generations, and the particular level that I am talking about is probably either Radical Highway Act 1 or Act 2. Well, one of the classic, but that's it. But, sorry for this other way, back to Splatoon. Um, to be honest, I'll give, if I had to rate Splatoon on Splatoon 3's testfire, I'll give it 5.9 out of 10. 5.9 out of 10. It was mediocre. Like, there were some good bits and there were some bad bits, but overall it was an alright experience. Like, at least I got to change my design, my OC design. I gave as you know from the post we making lately, Octocam's eyes are now fully pink. Hell, I might do the same with Priyanka or something like that. But anyways, stay fresh. I'm still hyped for Splatoon 3. Don't worry, because I can't wait for the story mode. Actually, to be honest, before I do any turf wars. I don't care. I don't care if there's like any Splatfest. I am going to do the story mode first. 100% it, because I want to explore the whole entire map and explore and beat the level 100%, or probably do better than Splatoon 2's, make it 1000%. And I will be getting the DLC as well, the full fledged DLC, like full fledged DLC, because so far Splatoon 3 was the single player content. It's pretty good. Like, I mean, Splatoon 1's story mode single player content was actually good. Was weak but good. Splatoon 2's was kind of boring, but there are some highlights, like Sector 2's level, Sector 2 and Sector 5 and all kind of stuff. There are highlights. Octo expansion was a really good one because that actually teach the player how to play Splatoon. Splatoon 2, play it online. Then you have the new story mode with the mammalians, and that level design is now is actually the level design of what I've seen is now actually way improved, actually over to Splatoon 1, Splatoon 2. Hell, it's kind of like that they saw the Octo expansion level design and improved upon it, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, don't worry, I'm still the Splatoon pre-order is still, I'm still pre-ordering Splatoon 3. But anyways, see you and stay fresh. And have a good evening, good night, and good evening, good night, and good morning. Thank you.